Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as I show you how to collect the seeds from a Dusty Miller plant. So let's go. I love Dusty Miller. I think it's very pretty. It's known for its beautiful silver foliage. And here in New Hampshire, Zone 5B, it is considered an annual. However, some winters when it's a little bit on the milder side, I have had Dusty Miller over winter, but typically I lose it each year. Therefore, I have to either buy the plant or start it from seed. The last few years, I've had success starting Dusty Miller under my grow lights, and that's how I've done it. It's really worked well for me. What I learned about Dusty Miller is if you want to collect the seeds from it, you have to wait until the second season on the plant. The first season is all about the foliage. The second season, while it's also about the foliage, the plant then also creates blossoms, nice pretty yellow blossoms that eventually go to seed. So I did have a couple of plants that overwintered and they blossomed this year. I was able to collect the seeds from those plants. So what I'll do right now is pop up on the screen what the yellow blossoms look like on the Dusty Miller plant, as well as what the seed pods look like. So you can see with the seed pod, there are no more yellow blossoms. And also after I collected this, I let it dry for a few days. But what you're looking for on your seed pod is for the yellow blossoms to have gone by. And what you're left with is a brown or gray colored seed pod as the ones that you're looking at here. And to remove the seeds from the seed pod, we're just going to remove one of the seed pods here. And I'm just gently raking the seed pod back and forth with my fingers. And the seeds are very, very small, but they are a light brown or tan color. I'll do one more. What you can do after you've taken the seeds out of the seed pod is you can throw away the pieces that we don't need, like this piece here, this piece here. You end up with kind of like, it seems like fuzz. And when we're talking such teeny tiny seeds, a lot of times when I store them, I'll store the seeds with some of the non-seed material, also known as the chaff. I'm okay with that. It would take forever to try to screen all of that out. Once the seeds are dried, I like to store them in this small Ziploc bag. I have it labeled, so Dusty Miller, where I collected the seeds from, and the year that I collected the seeds. I put a dime here so you can see what the size of the bag, the seeds, as well as the seed pods are compared to the dime. You can also store your seeds in a paper bag or a glass jar. The main thing is to make sure that the seeds are completely dry. And in order for me to get all these tiny seeds into this bag, I just fold the paper in half and then I can funnel the seeds off of the paper and into the Ziploc bag. Now on the screen, I'm showing you a close-up look at what the seeds look like as well as what the seed pods look like for a Dusty Miller. I'm very excited because this will be the first winter where I'll be starting my own seeds of my Dusty Miller plants using seeds that I've collected from my own garden. You can save so much money that way just by collecting your own seeds from different flowers as well as vegetables. And I really like to have Dusty Miller in a lot of places in my garden. I like it in the landscape. I think it looks really pretty when you have it in different flower beds. I also like to have it in different pots and containers. I think it adds a nice splash of silver color into any container pot. Well, I hope you learned something new today when it comes to collecting seeds off of a Dusty Miller. It's definitely a new experience for me because, like I said, the plant is typically not hardy around here. So having it over winter and then going to blossom this year allowed me to collect the seeds from it. And you know I'm going to try to save as many seeds as I can from the dusty miller plant this year. Until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.